Hey, how's it going? You know, the past few days I've been doing a lot of painting. I think I might have mentioned it. And by the way, my name is Keith Wilson. I keep forgetting to even let you know who's talking to you, but I'm just not used to this. Like I said in an earlier one where I finally introduced myself, I think I've done it like maybe, 15 or 20 of these so far. But I'm doing some more painting today. I have a purdy brush. That is not pretty, that's purdy. And I'll be doing some more painting today. But while I was thinking about that, I was reading some verses and doing my Bible study this morning, and I come across the verse about the Cornerstone, in case you've never heard of that. Now, I have some friends that do some tile work. I've done very little. I had my friend Gavin did some work on our shower recently and set up some tile work in our shower in our bathroom, and you did a great job, Gavin. And I was recently in a discussion, though. I had posted something on Facebook where I said sometimes rejection is God's protection, or can be God's protection, or could be God's protection. Anyway, I had a friend, Van, hey Van, that questioned me on it, so I gave him some explanations about that. But I got in today and was reading some other verses, and it brought me around to this verse I've read before about the cornerstone. I'm going to read it to you. It's Matthew 21:42 out of the New King James Version. Jesus said to them, "Have you never read in the scriptures, the stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone? This was the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes." Now, this comes from, Jesus was telling these religious leaders this when they come up to him and ask him questions, and were trying to trick him into saying something where they could say, "Oh, well, you're a blasphemer," or something of that nature. But they were after Jesus. And this is cited in Psalms 118:22. I think 118:24 is the verse we all know. It says, "This is the day the Lord hath made, rejoice and be glad in it." But Psalm 118:22 talks about the cornerstone. And it talks about, well, just read it. Just read it. The thing is that Jesus was telling them that he had been prophesied as the Messiah, and the Jewish people had rejected him. So now it has been rejected. He was rejected. It says the stone that the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. So now he's the cornerstone of the faith. He is the Messiah. And because of him, that rejection by the Jewish people has now been our protection as a non-Jewish person and other non-Jewish people, because this was the Messiah was specifically sent for the Jewish people, which was God's chosen people. And since they rejected Jesus, we were offered salvation as well. And so what was meant as protection, rejection by them was protection for us now, that we have salvation and are protected from eternal damnation because of our sins. But you can read more about this verse. I just thought it was interesting. Acts 4:11 is the same verse is mentioned, or about the cornerstone, and same way with 1 Peter 2:7. In that context, in Acts, they were talking about some of the Jewish leaders again came up to, I think it was Paul and different ones, and they said something to him about Jesus, and they said, they asked him about what they were doing, telling, I don't know, I'm getting in the weeds now. I can't remember exactly, but basically they told the Jewish leaders again, "You crucified Jesus, he was the cornerstone, and you rejected him." So I don't know if this is helping any or not. This is just something interesting I thought maybe you might want to do some research on. If anybody has any ideas out there, or some more information about it, has studied this, someone like H.A. or Ron or different people that may be watching this, I'll be glad. Please put down below your thoughts on the subject and any kind of insight that you can give on this subject. This is a great subject, and I'm glad that Jesus is our cornerstone now. Have a blessed day. It's Friday. If you're watching this and it's Monday, then it's Monday. This is the day the Lord hath made. Rejoice and be glad in it. I think it's Psalm 118:24, I believe. So that's a bonus today. Have a good one. Bye.